ship with more than 300 people on board disappeared without sending a single SOS. No distress signal, no wreckage, no survivors, and it was not the only one. In the Atlantic Ocean, between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico lies one of the most feared regions in maritime history, the Bermuda Triangle. For decades, sailors have spoken of strange compass failures, sudden storms, ghost ships, and vessels that simply vanished. Tonight, we explore 10 real ships that entered these waters and were never seen again. Stay until the end, because some of these disappearances remain unsolved to this day. We begin with the most famous case of all. The USS Cyclops AC-4 was a giant naval collier carrying manganese ore. Over 300 people were on board. It departed from Barbados in March 1918. Then, silence. No radio message, no wreckage, no lifeboats. A ship this size should have left some trace, but the ocean gave back nothing. Even today, it remains one of the greatest non-combat losses in U.S. naval history. The SS Marine Sulphur Queen was carrying molten sulfur, one of the most dangerous cargoes at sea. 39 crew members were on board. The ship sailed from Texas toward Virginia. It never arrived. Search teams found only scattered debris and life jackets. Some believed structural weakness caused the loss. Others pointed to explosion risks from the cargo, but no final answer was ever confirmed. This case is terrifying for a different reason. The Carroll A was found, run aground, near the coast. The ship was still standing, but the crew had vanished. No captain, no sailors, no explanation. Food was reportedly still prepared, and personal items remained on board. It became one of history's most famous ghost ships. The SS Cotopaxi sent a final distress call. Water entering hold. Then, the signal ended. The ship vanished while traveling from Charleston toward Havana. For decades, its disappearance fueled Bermuda Triangle legends. The SS Hewitt sailed, carrying sulfur cargo. Then it disappeared completely. No wreckage was found. Nearby vessels reported no major storm and no unusual distress, which makes this mystery even darker. The USS Proteus, AC-9, was another heavy cargo vessel. It sailed during the wartime conditions and never reached port. No confirmed distress message was received. No trace was found. Soon after Proteus disappeared, another sister ship vanished. The USS Nereus, AC-10, was lost in nearly the same region. Now think about that. Cyclops, Proteus, Nereus, 3 sister ships, all gone. That pattern still fuels speculation today. Unlike the giant cargo ships, this was a small pleasure craft. The Witchcraft boat was only about a mile offshore from Miami. The captain called the Coast Guard requesting assistance. Nothing sounded urgent. Rescuers arrived quickly, but the boat was gone. No wreckage, no fuel slick, no trace. How does a vessel disappear that close to shore? The SS Sandra departed from Savannah carrying cargo. Weather conditions were normal. Then the ship vanished forever. No debris was ever found. another ship swallowed by silence. Our final case is modern. The SSL Faro was a large cargo vessel sailing near the region during Hurricane Joaquin. The crew reported worsening conditions, then communications ended. Unlike older mysteries, this case was later investigated in detail. Yet it still reminds us that even modern ships, modern navigation, and modern forecasts cannot always defeat the sea. So what explains these disappearances? Some experts point to sudden tropical storms, rogue waves, human error, cargo shifting and instability, compass variation, and navigational confusion. Others believe the number of cases has been exaggerated over time, but for sailors, statistics matter less than stories. Because when a ship leaves port and never returns, the mystery remains. The sea keeps secrets better than land ever can. And in the waters of the Bermuda Triangle, many secrets remain buried. Ships disappeared, crews were lost, answers never came. Some ships don't sink, they vanish. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Ships and Sailors for more real maritime mysteries, disasters, and stories from the sea.